Hi guys, alright, so I just am about to leave to go to my mum and dad's to get my hair. Mum's going to help me dye my hair with henna. I have done it once before, but I didn't do it properly and it didn't work at all. So, I mean, it worked slightly, but not really. So I'm going to get my mum to, and that was quite a while ago, that would have been like 10 months ago probably. So my mum's going to help me do this one. I do have some natural hair and some previously chemically dyed hair. This chemically dyed hair would have henna on it as well probably. It just didn't really do much. So I am excited to give this a go. So this is how it looks now. So it has a little bit of reddish to it. My hair is naturally like a dirty blonde. So hopefully works out well.
The sun will one day grow cold. Light will slowly fade away. And noise and time will be still.
Okay, so this is the results of the henna, and I really like it. This is pretty much the color I was after. I didn't want like a red. I wanted more like a natural red. So my natural hair color goes to about here, and the henna looks really good on that part. So as you can see, it's like a nice kind of darkish natural looking color. My previously dyed hair is probably from about here down, and that did color. It definitely did color. It is a slightly different color, but only slightly. I don't notice that much of a difference, just not much at all. I don't think it's really that noticeable. I do have natural highlights throughout my hair, and I'm glad that I still kind of have the natural highlights in my hair. I like that about it. And we did definitely miss some bits. So like this bit here, I don't think is colored as much. I just have a lot of hair. I have quite thick hair. I know it doesn't look hugely thick, but it is. It's quite thick. So it takes a bit of work to really make sure you get all the bits, which when my mum and I dye my hair, usually we don't get all the bits. So I'll probably do it again in a couple weeks time to make sure I've covered it all. And I will note that if you dye your hair, color your hair with henna, if I go over all of this again, it will change the color. The color will not be like this. It'll be like more dark or more red, or it really depends on how long you've left it in there and all that, but it will change the color. So the more I use it, my hair will become a different color. It won't stay like this. So I'm hoping that maybe once I get it all, like I do it again and I kind of get it all covered, that I could just do the roots and see if that works, but we'll see how that goes, because I quite like the color it is and I don't want it to change a whole lot. So the brand I used was Light Mountain Natural Hair Color and Conditioner in red. Henna is red. Henna will make your hair red. If it doesn't make your hair red, it isn't pure henna. So this makes my hair red and this is pure henna. If you look at the ingredients here, it's just henna. So for other colors like indigo and different plants are added into it to make your hair a different color. From what I've seen, that's not a bad thing. From what I've read, you just have to be careful on what other stuff is added into it, as some other brands add more than just those plant powders into it. So that is what can be the problems when people have problems with henna and ruining their hair. So one thing I will say, you cannot really chemically dye your hair or bleach it after using henna. So once you decide to use henna, you have to keep using henna. You cannot dye it or bleach it afterwards. Although someone did tell me you can, you just have to be making sure you use the right kind of henna and it's not like got added stuff into it. It's the added stuff into it that can ruin your hair when you try and do chemical stuff on top of that. However, I'm just going to stick with don't chemically put products on your hair afterwards. So, and I'm going to stick with that. I'm happy not to do that. I don't want to chemically dye my hair. When you chemically dye your hair, you ruin your hair. When you use henna, it's it's actually conditioning your hair. It's actually a treatment. So you're coloring your hair and treating your hair at the same time. So yeah, once I get better at this, once I know more about what I'm doing, I will do a tutorial on how to do henna in your hair. However, I don't want to do a tutorial when I don't actually really know what I'm doing properly. I just kind of winged it. My mum and I winged it, put it on, and okay, cool, that's how it turned out. We didn't really, I did a little bit of research, but like, still don't really know what I'm doing. So when I know a bit more what I'm doing, I'll do a tutorial for you guys. Hey guys, alright, so this is about a 2-week update. So as you can see, it has faded a lot, which I'm surprised. On my roots, it's still fairly red, as you can see. Not as red as it was when I dyed it, what colored it. And there's still like bits of red, but the bits where my hair is dyed, the color has pretty much completely come out, which I'm surprised. I knew it would fade, but I didn't think it would fade that much. So yeah, as you can see, nowhere near as red. It looks pretty similar to how my hair was before I colored it with henna, but it's definitely got bits that are red, but yeah, just not. Actually, it is different. It is definitely different. Mine had more of a blonde color to it, I suppose, and it's now like a darker reddish kind of. I don't really know how to explain it. Definitely looks different, just doesn't look how it did in the last clip you saw. So that's disappointing. I do think I'll keep doing it because I think the more I'll do it, I know the more you use henna, the darker your hair comes and like the color will change. So I think the more times I do it, the color might stick more, the color might get a bit darker, more rich. Maybe I needed to leave it in longer, I don't know, but I'll keep trying it and maybe I'll keep updating you guys on how it goes. But I thought I would do like a proper kind of video on henna because I could see that it was fading a couple days after I had done it, so I thought I would wait and see how it went and show you guys. So yeah, disappointing, but I'm going to keep trying it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and have a lovely day. Bye!